Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group with the Morning Market Stir, now turned into a midday report ahead of the Fed rate hike. But first, let's talk about tomorrow. Markets were quiet, down about 0.25% across the board in the stock indexes, continuing to drift lower and lower from that all-time blow-off high that we saw March the 1st. It's now been 2 weeks since that top. Other markets on the move. Crude oil got the headlines yesterday. New 3-month lows there, dipping down to the $47 level, but did come back and close unchanged. So is the worst over? Gold also stayed steady, going nowhere fast as everybody focuses on this rate hike that's a done deal, 95% chance that it gets done. The focus will now turn to the July meeting where there's more than a 50% chance that another bump will happen in rates. So let's talk about what's happening here on Wednesday morning. Right now, the stock indexes are getting back yesterday's losses, up about 0.25%, firming up just a bit with this bid here ahead of this information happening here now 2 hours from now. Looking at the E-mini S&P up 7, we've got the Dow futures up 45 and the NASDAQ up about 3, so steady as she goes in tech, but keeping score since the election, we're up about 12% in our stock indexes. Looking at crude, we've got some inventory numbers here that came out a little bit more bullish than anticipated. Actually, a little bit of a decrease in action for the week. So we've got crude oil up about 2% right now at the $49 level, or very close to it. For the April contract, that's the front month, which goes off the board on the 20th. So a couple of days, we're still trading the April market. Gold right now is down $1 at 1201, still holding the 1200 level, which is important on a weekly basis. And looking at the currencies, which are obviously going to be impacted by the rate decision, the dollar index is actually down 25 points and the euro currency is up 25. If we look at the dollar, it's at 101.50, but significantly off the highs from January. So even though we're increasing rates, the dollar is not getting that strong. So let's summarize where we stand with 2 hours to go before the Fed meeting announcement. Right now, stock indexes are higher. We've got the Dow up 45, the S&P up 7, and the NASDAQ steady up 2 points. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.